Welcome back. Again, it's an alert day, alert night, if you will, due to the travel impacts of this storm. I wouldn't call it a crippling storm, but remember, here in La Crosse and a lot of locations in the valleys, the coulees kind of protected from the stronger winds, and we have a better infrastructure in terms of roads and able to clear those roads and such. But those rural areas, the open areas, the ridge tops, definitely see more impacts from those strong winds, the blowing snow, the drifting snow. So again, it is pretty bad all across the upper Midwest. Just something to keep in mind if you look out your window and it doesn't look too bad right here in the city. All right, storm summary. So far, snow reports have ranged from just a trace to an inch or two in our far southern communities to as much as 4 to 8 inches plus to the north, but a lot of these reports were about midday, so we've been adding to that all afternoon for that matter. Now tonight, periods of snow. That wind will continue causing blowing snow, especially in those open areas and on the ridge tops. Sleet and freezing rain possible at times as well, especially near and south of Interstate 90. Now tomorrow, that snow will taper in the morning, still a bit breezy, and just a small chance for some light snow showers or flurries in the afternoon, but the bulk of this will move out mid-morning tomorrow. All right, let's take a radar tour. Lots of blue on your radar here. That's the snow, and where you see the darkest blues, that's where there's pockets of moderate to heavy snow, so it's around La Crosse. Eau Claire, you've just kind of gotten out of a heavier snow band up towards Chippewa Falls. A little bit of a lull here. Not going to last long, though, as there's plenty of moisture lifting to the north. Again, it's down to the south here where that main concern is for a wintry mix, some sleet, freezing drizzle, although we've seen some sleet, snow pellets in the La Crosse area at times today as well. All right, now off to the south and to the west. Again, notice this little punch of dry air. This is very common with these stronger hook storms. You get what we call a dry slot, and that tends to kind of chew into the snow a little bit at times and also increase that chance for a wintry mix. So that could happen over the next couple of hours in some spots, but there's more moisture that could kind of fill in that dry slot eventually, and that's why we're going to see periods of snow continuing overnight and into our Thursday morning with that wintry mix in spots as well. Sky Tracker will show that. Again, lots of blue on the map. Becomes a little bit more scattered towards midnight, and then another little surge of moisture into tomorrow morning, especially near and north and west of La Crosse, so that could make for a difficult Thursday morning commute. So keep that in mind, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot of closings tomorrow as well. Sky Tracker showing most of the snow exiting La Crosse by about 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning, and then exiting the rest of the viewing area by mid-morning. And as we head into the afternoon, again, just a few isolated snow showers or flurries left behind. And then heading into Friday, much calmer weather, albeit colder, with kind of a mix of sun and clouds. Friday night, we could see a little disturbance bring a slight chance for some light snow showers. So here's what I'm thinking in terms of additional snow potential on top of what's already out there. The most will be north and west of La Crosse, 6 to 10 inches. In those areas. Again, this is where the highest totals have been thus far as well. Closer to La Crosse, more like 3 to 6 inches, and then far south, lesser amounts just because of that wintry mix coming more into play. Here's a live look through CityCam showing light to moderate snow in downtown La Crosse, temperature of 25 degrees, 24 here at the station. Gusty winds. Eau Claire, again, lots of snow-covered roads and 21 degrees with snow continuing to fall there. Here's a live look at Interstate 94 up near Menominee. The main lane in pretty decent shape, but again, there's snow and icy spots, so you always want to keep that speed down for sure. In fact, road conditions showing generally completely covered roads in terms of snow and ice in the La Crosse area, and either completely or partially covered in the Eau Claire area as well. And visibility, which also shows me where it's snowing the hardest, visibility down below a mile in many locations. So if you have to be out and about this evening, allow plenty of extra time, practice those winter driving skills for sure. And again, I don't know that I'd venture out into the open areas and the rural areas because that's where travel will be most difficult. 22 tonight, periods of snow and windy. That mix at times, maybe as far north as Interstate 90 and south. Snow tapers tomorrow morning. Still a bit breezy with highs around 25 degrees, so travel will still be tough in the morning. Slight chance of that light snow shower activity on Friday night. Otherwise, colder Friday, high of 19, but back in the 30s for the weekend and a pretty seasonable stretch of weather. Average high this time of year, 35. We've got a system on Monday that could bring some rain showers, maybe a mix in spots as well, with highs in the upper 30s. But pretty good little snowstorm. We were due, so it's apparently our turn. But as you saw, how much of the country is being impacted by wintry weather. I'm wondering who ticked off Mother Nature this week.
Everybody's getting a taste. Thanks, Bill.